What's up?
Nothing. What's up?
Nothing. So we're gonna go ahead and gonna bring you into another installment of me
Right?
giving you some of my music, right?
Right?
You're not necessarily a fan. I know you've heard some of Slipknot before,
Yes.
only because I'm playing it,
Right, yeah.
but you don't.
Yeah, I've never been an avid listener of
Yeah,
it.
you're not a listener.
I don't think I ever heard it before you showed it to me.
Yeah. So the one I want to show you today is probably their most popular video. We're just going to get into this a little bit and then we'll go on to other stuff later on. But today is Slipknot. Duality
Duality.
came out in 2004 on the Subliminal Versus 3 album. It was their third album. First album was the Slipknot album, and then they had Iowa, which also had some great songs on it. This one is off their third album. It came out in 2004. Slipknot, Duality. We'll touch on some stuff during it. I'll explain some more stuff to you and everything too. But on that note, kick it. Do it.
And wow.
I push my fingers into my eyes. It's the only thing that slowly stops the ache. But it's made of all the things I have to take.
All right, stop. Hold on a sec. I gotta touch on this one real quick because every time I see this video, back in 2014, I had a buddy of mine, Sam. Sam, if you ever see this, you'll remember. But he's my friend, black dude, and he grew up in like Brooklyn and South Central LA. He was mainly
other sides of the country.
yeah, right. But he grew up in all black neighborhoods, black culture, everything. He had never seen Slipknot before at all, and I showed him Slipknot for the first time, and it was this video, and the clip right there where all the white dudes are bum rushing the house and jumping off the roof and everything. And he actually snapped back when he saw that.
Yeah.
It was hilarious. And I said, yeah, Slipknot, they're really good and everything. And he watched the video. He's like, oh my God, dude. And I'm like, what? And he goes, all the white dudes bum rushing the house like that and jumping off the roof and like looking like white evil zombies coming after you or something like that. He goes, dude, that's like a black dude's worst nightmare. It always makes me think of that. Yeah, when I first saw the video back when, I never thought much about it. And then when he told me that, though, it was hilarious because, like, dude, that's like my worst nightmare ever.
Right?
And I'm like, what are you talking about? He's all these crazy white people
Just
running like that. I'm looking at them and they're all coming after me. That's like the worst nightmare every black dude has. Is like tons of white people running after you and just going crazy because he thought all white people were just crazy and shit, and like we're all whatever. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah,
funny. It was funny.
Yeah, it was funny. Yeah,
all right,
that's funny.
Go ahead. Sorry. Pause real quick. All right, pay attention to, I think that's Clown, one of the dudes in the band. He has an aluminum baseball bat. You'll see it throughout the video. And it's actually one of his percussion instruments that he bangs on an empty beer keg.
All right, let's see. Oh,
Best for last, my future seems like one big pasture left with me, 'cause you left me
Hilarious. See the evil white dude coming through the window with the little
Devil
devil
horns.
horns on his head and shit. It's like that just takes me back to Sam, dude. I love the hell out of Sam.
Yeah.
You just be like, oh, like, all just catatonic with fear.
Right.
So yeah, you got clown banging on the empty beer keg. Of course, I guess a little history on this one too, is we actually looked it up.
Yeah.
The band Slipknot is from Des Moines, Iowa. They got formed in the mid 90s. This house that they filmed this video at was actually a fan's house. They put out like an open call, from what I remember, of like all of our fans in Des Moines show up for this video shoot.
Yeah. And it was
And
actually
they were expecting like a couple hundred people or something like that. And like a couple thousand people showed up.
yeah. And it was actually a fan's house that they were going to renovate.
Yeah, it was actually at a fan's house that was set to get renovated, and then
Instead it got
thousands of
destroyed.
people showed up and destroyed the house. So
Yeah.
I'm sure Slipknot was
And-
writing a
yeah.
hefty check to go ahead and
Well, yeah,
rebuild this guy's house.
it said that the video cost them $500,000 to
Yeah.
make.
$500,000 for a house that probably cost $100,000.
Yeah.
You're like, oh shit.
Yeah,
we
they
gotta
probably
build
got
this
a
house again.
Callous now.
You saw them all out there and everything, just ransacking everything.
Well, and then it gets you.
It gets even better though. That
Yeah.
you see dudes dropping through the ceiling in the house and everything. It's like, dude, this is my house, man. What the hell? I can't even go to the bathroom now. Holy crap!
All right, let's get out.
Yeah.
Butt cheeks.
Sorry. I was going to touch on thing too. The song is actually about when he talks about I push my fingers into my eyes. It's the only thing that slowly stops the ache.
Right.
This whole song was actually about him suffering from migraines.
Oh.
Like there's no weird thing to it. It was actually a song he wrote about not being able to withstand the pain.
Of
The
his
only
migraines.
the only thing that would ease the pain is actually when he would push his fingers into his eyes and shit
Oh wow. That's crazy.
to get over migraines. That was
Huh.
there's no devil's music or anything. It's like, no, I'm just singing about I got migraines, dude.
Right.
And it sucks.
So
and
let
I-
me scream about it. Maybe that'll help
yeah,
my
sit here and
headache.
scream about it in my crazy mask, which of course for many years Slipknot was able to maintain anonymity as a big band because they all wore their
Anonymity.
masks and nobody ever knew what they looked like.
Right. Yeah. Oh yeah. That's super smart.
Yep. Sorry, go ahead.
Right. That's cool.
Beer keg.
I think it's cool. So like he just put his hands out,
Yeah.
and everyone just stops and they freeze, and and it's like they're not just all psycho and not listening, it's like
It's all their
they're
maggots. That's what Slipknot fans are called actually, is maggots.
maggots. Oh yeah,
They're all maggots.
yeah. But how that they're not just all like super crazed fans. It's like they were actually.
No, they actually are.
Well, well, they actually are, but they listen to him though, and everybody inside and out.
Don't mess with the maggots. They love to the death, to the bone,
Right.
Slipknot. And then, of course, interesting, fun fact, Slipknot is a 9-man band.
Right.
Crazy ensemble. You figure like, oh, like Rush was only 3 people.
Right. Well, I
All
like
this
the
kind of stuff.
complexity of it, you know, because you got all this heavy metal and everything else, and then you got him talking all super slow and you know, and
Well, I got the next video for you with Slipknot then.
and then get all crazy and all, you know, and his vocal range is so, you know, he's
Nope.
not just screaming, he's actually
I
singing.
can tell you, Corey Taylor, the lead singer, has a vocal range
Yeah.
that is insane. He is highly talented singer. But a 9-man band, yeah, they got the drummer, 2 percussionists, Clown and Dick Nose, Joey Jordanson on drums, who he died last year, I think. Of course, they've had a new drummer for several years. He left the band in 2013 or got fired or whatever it was. But then the 2 percussionist guys, the guys on the drums and shit, and the Clown and Dick Nose are banging on the beer keg, and they add to the drumming and all that kind of stuff. And then you got 2 guitarists, the bass player Paul Gray. He died back in like I think 2011, so they got a new bass player for many years now, of course, too. But he died of a drug overdose. And then of course Corey Taylor, the lead singer, he went on to do Stone Sour, you know, things like that, where his anonymity got broke because then he showed his face in public.
Yeah.
So now he can
No.
never walk through.
Yeah, he can't go to
He can never
Walgreens
walk
anymore.
through a Walgreens again or anything like that because everybody knows his face now.
Yeah.
But yeah, all these dudes. But this band is one of my faves, and got such a range and so much going on.
Yeah.
And then of course I got the Nailhead dude that does the scratching, you know, with
The mixer.
the mixer.
Yeah.
He's in there scratching records and all that kind of stuff. So we'll get into more of that too. But
Yeah.
go, sorry, go ahead.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Take your arms off the table if you're gonna rock the camera.
Got all these crazy white dudes bum rushing the house.
Right. Nah,
There was one black guy in the video though.
Yeah,
You saw his
yeah.
face.
but yeah, I like that song. I really do. Now I could say like it's different than a lot of the other Slipknot songs. Like it's more.
Well,
It's more
you've had
trendy,
you've had a
listenable.
slight crop dusting or peppering of
Yeah.
Slipknot.
Yeah.
You really want to delve in with me? I mean, I know all the Slipknot shit. So
Yeah. Well, yeah. There's more videos to come on that. I'm
yeah,
sure.
yeah. We got Spit
But
It Out,
for the few
Wait
songs.
Bleed, Surfacing,
Yeah. But
all
for
these
the-
crazy ass.
But for the few
tunes.
songs I've heard, that's like this one's more of a
And then Before I Forget, gotta do that one.
oh,
off of the
it's not
song.
Before You Forget. It's the name of the song.
Yeah, Before I Forget is the name of the song.
yeah,
And then, yeah, you got newer albums too and
Yeah.
everything that come out over the years. Most of Slipknot I listen to is the older stuff back to like this part right here.
right.
And there are a couple of like Iowa, Heretic Anthem, and People Equal Shit are ones that I really dig. I know it's just, and People Equal Shit is just over the top, like just all noise. It's like crazy,
Right.
but everybody loves it. Everybody loves it. So, but yeah, we'll get into more Slipknot later too, and then I still got some old classic rock to show you.
Oh yeah.
Got to get into
got a
much more
ton of
stuff.
stuff to listen to.
Much more stuff to come. I got a whole catalog. We got 60 years of music that I know to go through. That
Right.
You got to sit here and go, what is this? That's not 98 degrees.
Do we gotta listen to this?
God, Dad. Well, you got to listen to your old Bing Crosby albums.
Well, make sure you like, share, subscribe, and there's more to come. So I guess on that note,
As I divergenate you with good music
right,
without auto tune.
right, yeah. So I guess on that note,
Yep.
out.
Check back later.
Out.